Hi there, Machedo. Speaking to you from Machedo.com. Who's Machedo and Think Personal Branding? The date is July 13th, 2018. Time right now. What's the time? 2:40. Okay, 2:40. I got this question from one of my fans, followers, friends, or whatever. And his question was, like, how do you deal with depression, man? Do you ever get depressed? Do I ever get depressed? Absolutely, I get depressed. I'm a human being. I have my mood swings. I do get angry, I do get scared, I do get angry, I do get sad, I do get scared, I cry. I have the full range of emotions you have, and depression is also something I go through once in a while. So what do you do when you go through depression? Or let me give you an example. What do I do when was the last time I got depressed? The last time I got depressed was when I just got a notification from Google stating that they have actually blocked my name, L-O-Y, Machedo, from the search engine. I was like, what? They actually blocked because they thought I was a spammer, or they thought I was a hacker, or some shit like that. Some controversy was there. And they kind of blocked it, and they were going to remove it. This is not exaggerating. I'm actually in a real incident. And, you know, for me, if Google blocks my name, and nobody can search me, my brand is Machedo, I'm finished, I'm gone. And that really got to me. And I'll tell you, that kind of hit me so bad, I didn't feel like getting up from my bed. I was just lying down there like a zombie. For me, it was a career suicide. For all the years that I put into my work was just going to be washed away. I was like, I'm finished. Because how would I survive? I mean, if people cannot search and find me, if my name is blocked, how the fuck do I survive? Like, if they put Machedo and they just get one link, all my articles, all my videos, everything is blocked. So I was just lying down like a zombie, and I didn't eat food. I didn't eat food for the whole fucking day because, and it was bad. It was really bad. I was just lying down, and so how did I deal with it? You know, when I get depressed, it must be really something really bad. And it hits me like a ton of bricks. Obviously, I don't talk to anyone about it. And I like to be left alone. So I didn't eat, I didn't drink, 24 hours. I was just lying on the bed. And how do I deal with depression is I sleep. I just sleep, and that's about it. I just sleep, and I'm not able to do anything else. So I was like a zombie for, I think, 2 or 3 days. I did eat a little bit, very little. I think I lost around 6 to 7 kilos. It was bad. I think I was literally dying. And even though I knew that my health was deteriorating, it was bad. Until day 3, where I started to actually see my eyes sink in, and my situation became really bad. And I was like, man, I need to do something. Fuck, I can't sit like this. I started thinking of ways and means, how to go about, start making some phone calls, started speaking to people, checking out if I could get regular jobs. I mean, I had to survive, right? So then I thought, okay, maybe I can change to a new name. I was coming up with solutions. Okay, finally I was coming up with solutions. And given the fact that I have had a mentor for so many years, I didn't need a mentor because I've been having a mentor for so long that today I'm more or less self-sufficient, okay? I was able to bounce back. I wrote down the ideas in a book, you know, my black book of ideas. I always keep my black book of ideas here on the table. I wrote down strategies. Okay, we'll have a new name. I immediately booked a new website, booked a new name, created a new channel with that new name, hashtag, spoke to teams in India, Philippines, Pakistan. So everything was going. Fortunately, I think on the 5th day, because I escalated the problem to someone at a very high level, very, very high level, they said, okay, we've done, we have checked everything else. I see a positive light. And after 2 weeks, they cleared me and said, no, you're not, you're not a hacker, whatever, illegal, whatever. So it's fine. So my websites, the YouTube links, everything also started to show up. And I'll tell you, I breathed a sigh of relief, but it kind of also showed me like, shit, you know, this can also happen. So then I started taking preventive measures and having a plan B in case this would ever happen, because you just do not know who are your enemies and who can put you in trouble. Apparently someone tried to destroy my brand name. So this is what actually happened. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you know, you can have incidents in your life like, which can really be shocking. And I've met people who have gone through such incidents. Met this young, really handsome, talented, gifted model bodybuilder with a really promising career, had a freak accident and lost his leg. And I met him at the hospital because his girlfriend, newly married wife, she had paid me to cheer him up. Obviously, I didn't feel like cheering him up. I had a man-to-man talk. I bumped into this guy who lost his baby. I bumped into another man who had a baby after a very long time, but his baby was born abnormal, and that really killed him. He was in depression for almost 2-3 years. I've bumped into people who have lost their millions, who have lost everything after achieving everything and gone bankrupt, and you know, that got to them. So depression can come to anyone, any point of time, anyway. And I don't want to sit on a high horse and say that, you know, you can do it. However, it's all up to you, because nobody can help you. Nobody can help you unless you decide to help yourself. Now, I went through 3 days of just sleeping. That's how I tackle depression. I just sleep and I switch off. I don't check YouTube. I don't read articles. I don't interact with people. I switch off completely, because sleeping is my way of regrouping. You know, it just calms my mind, my nerves, and then I bounce back, because I'm a guy who has reached the brink of death, a true try to suicide, and came back. So I guess I have that, you know, that inner strength, because I keep reaching out to it, and because I have constantly taken risks, made mistakes, lost everything. So it becomes a habit. It's like a muscle. So I'm not trying to preach, or I'm not trying to give you like, oh, you know, I fucking did it, what the fuck. If you are in depression, remember, the only person who can help you is you. Do whatever it takes. That's what I tell people. Do whatever it takes. You want to see an inspirational video, watch it. You want to listen to a motivational talk, do it. You want to go for coaching, go for it. Even if you feel like having sex, getting a quickie, you know, watching porn, masturbating, whatever. You want to smoke a cigarette, drink alcohol. No, don't drink alcohol. Alcohol is bad, because you get into that habit. Whatever it is, take help. Take help from whomsoever. Don't drink alcohol. Sorry, it was a bad misjudgment. Okay, that you shouldn't do. But you need to get out of it. I remember my friend who was, I'll tell you why not alcohol, because my friend who was in love with this girl for I think 7 or 8 years, beautiful, very beautiful woman. She dumped him. He went into a bad, it hit him like a ton of bricks. He started literally destroying his career. He had a very promising career. He became alcoholic hardcore, until one fine day, when he tried to vandalize her car, because his emotions couldn't control, he was called by the cops, and that was the first time he was called to the police station, jail, and they said, we're going to get you deported from the Middle East. And that really hit him. And then he cried and cried and cried, because he was scared. He didn't want to destroy his life. He went to Thailand, met a girl, and, you know, just had a great time. And I think maybe she was hotter or something. It just flipped a switch, and he got out of it. So, and yes, he got healed of his alcoholic habit as well. So that negative shock and positive shock. So, you know, if you're going through depression, I think you need to deal with the problem by yourself. You need to work, like when the girl, you know, whose face I tattooed here, it took me 4 years. It took me 4 years to get out of depression. And I did everything from sleeping around, going to the gym, going for parties, making new friends. So you need to do whatever it takes. So keep in mind, depression can hit anyone. It can happen to anyone, any point of time. It only comes down to you. So you want to make it happen, you can make it happen. You don't want to deal with it, nobody can help you. So I hope this video helps and gives you some insight, and, you know, like I shared with you a real life story how I got out of depression. So do put your comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I always read your comments. This is me, Lloyd from Machedo.com. Who's Lloyd Mr. Big Person Planning, signing off. Take care.